Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Bitcoin. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours worth of time. So this here may look like a few weeks. It's actually just the past several days broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this one on Friday, and of course, the chart has continued to play out and take shape because cryptos are open 24/7. But overall, things were going pretty well, and then essentially the past 6 to 7 hours happened, and this candle right here formed, which wasn't a big deal. I mean, it's fine that it pulled back, but you can see here in the previous periods, that purple line, the 50 period simple moving average, was doing a great job of holding strong. However, that failed to be the case right there, and you can see the results of that. The plunge just continued. So after that, this time period right here, certainly a lot of updates need to be done here. And first thing I'm going to do is just get rid of that line up there. Sure, it still pertains to the chart. It's just not necessarily relevant anymore, and I don't want to have lines all over the place and cause confusion because there's clutter. So try to keep this as clean as possible. But first update that needs to come about and actually played out perfectly is that when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So like I said, one of those situations from theory to reality. As the rule states, they tend to act as resistance. Price broke below it. There was a bounce, and you can see the price was rejected right there. Now, given that cryptos are open 24/7, if you're watching this video 20 hours from now, the first question you need to ask yourself is, where's the price at relative to 6,300, which again is that red line right there. If you are answering that the price is actually up above it, well, that would be a good sign that there's been some continuation in terms of sideways price action, and now the price has actually been able to show some signs of strength in terms of getting up above 6,300. If you're answering that question that the price is actually still below 6,300 when you watch this video, then that just signifies that the bulls really haven't made much progress. Now, if the price is still just going sideways here in a tight little range, then that's fine. That would still signify some sideways price action. But the next overall question you need to ask yourself, and this will really kind of dictate whether or not the bears have continued on or if things are still kind of leveling out, it's just where's the price at relative to the next overall level of support, and that's there at 6,200. If you're answering the question that the price is actually down below 6,200 when you're watching this, that just tells you that the bears have resumed their push downwards and are back in full control of the chart. But if the price is still below 6,300 but above 6,200, so in other words, if it's between these 2 points when you're asking yourself the question, then really one word can summarize that current price movement, and that would just be consolidation. So a lot of stuff going on. I expect the next 24 hours to be probably pretty dramatic. So yeah, use these levels, use those questions, and that'll keep this video relevant to you as long as possible. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.